Zane Clodfelter with Preston, Leinenbach. The series wrap up back in 2021, and the Otters on opening weekend at two different ballparks took 2 out of 3 against Equipe Quebec.
Yeah, a good way to kick off the quote homestand. You know, as you mentioned, 2 different ballparks at Bossy Field on Saturday for the doubleheader, splitting those 2 games, and then getting the rubber match here at German American Bank Field at Charles H. Braun Stadium.
Big thank you to our friends at the University of Evansville for letting the Otters play here Memorial Day to close the series with the conflicts that the IHSAA postseason had for Bossy Field. But obviously a really good pitching performance overall the entire weekend.
Yeah, overall, Tyler Vale got off to a decent start, set the tone really for Evansville. Had a couple bumps in the road along the way in that game that I'm sure he's probably kind of hitting himself about, but overall set a nice tone for the weekend. Portela followed up in game 2, nice Otters debut for him. And then here tonight, Marty Anderson looked a little nervous maybe in that first inning, but he settled in and, of course, pitched good 5 shutout innings.
For Marty Anderson in the series finale on Monday, it has to help when you start to see some of the Cricket numbers go up like the Otters were able to.
Yeah, it's always nice to get run support, which Evansville struggled in that first game on Saturday. Then the offense woke up for 6 runs in game 2 on Saturday, 5 more here tonight.
You know who really woke up in the doubleheader on Saturday was Riley Crane. He was phenomenal.
Yeah, Riley Crane with his effort overall in the game at Schaumburg, doubleheader as well. 2 home runs, one of them being an inside the park home run, 6 for 11 going into today's contest. Also added a hit tonight against Equipe Quebec and earned the French League Player of the Week award.
And again, a really interesting opening weekend series. The schedule changed. At first, opening night was going to be a single game and then a doubleheader on Memorial Day. That got flipped, and then the 2 different ballparks. And despite all the distractions and all the, just chaos, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
We know how baseball players like to have a routine. It was hard for Evansville going back to Schaumburg to get a routine because they go up north to Illinois and only play 1 game when they're supposed to play 2.
Right, 1 game on the actual opening day for the French League. Second game got postponed due to bad weather. Come on back to Evansville, and then of course have to deal with the change of schedule for the high school sectionals, and like coming out here today where really they just got some cage work in at Bossy Field and got in their car and head over here, so they really had like true batting practice here today. So yeah, the routine was definitely not really there quite yet for this weekend.
And I'll be honest, I'm pleasantly surprised with the Otters, 3-1 through 4 games, considering the long layoff and not having a season last year. The defense has looked really good, not a lot of errors, and then the timely hits.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just a matter of now that Evansville has their set roster, basically they've had a pretty consistent lineup of who's in the lineup every day to start. So now everybody's just got a rhythm of who they're playing with, if you're up the middle, who's your double play partner, all that kind of stuff as well coming into effect.
So let's look ahead real quick. The Lake Erie Crushers are in town starting the month of June 1st through the 3rd. It's a 3-game series set. A couple of fun promotions. You have a Taco Tuesday with frozen margaritas, nachos, and tacos. The Senior Connection Wednesday with $2 tickets.
Yeah, can't beat that. 55 and older, courtesy of Senior Connection. Come on out for $2 general admission tickets.
And then my favorite Thirsty Thursday on Thursday, the series finale.
All right, discounted drafts for the 16 and 32 ounce drafts, so be sure to come on out the first Thirsty Thursday of the year. And we're just getting the summer started, so hopefully things get back to normal. Everybody can come back out and have some fun on Thirsty Thursday.
And I know both of us do work with the University of Evansville. You actually graduated from the University of Evansville. One final thing, it was somewhat cool to be in this ballpark, not for a Purple Aces game.
Right, and I just want to say it's cool to feel like for us to be here that we got to end on a positive note with a win, because the last time we were out here, it was a loss for the Aces, unfortunately, on that day. So at least we're here ending it on a high note for this spring season at Braun Stadium and German American Bank Field. But it was a weird, kind of odd feeling being back here for nothing not being Evansville Aces baseball. But we want to thank them for being so hospitable to us and allowing us to use their field.
All the familiar faces that we see at UE, they weren't here today, so that made it somewhat weird.
Shout out to Amy Von Villen, though.
She did. She actually showed up and actually sat in the same spot that she's sitting in the press box.
She missed it so much.
Yes, she does. She loves baseball. So he's Preston Leinenbach. I'm Zane Clodfelter, and we'll see you back out at the ballpark very soon. This has been OttersTV.